Hola, clase. I miss having you guys in class every day. Yes, all of you. I know you've seen this before, but it's narrated this time, so hopefully it will make more sense. So, what we're talking about it's called the preterite tense, but we'll refer to them as spine verbs because it relates to your spine. Your spine is in back of you. And the goal here is to learn when and how to use the spine or preterite verb tense to speak in past tense. Okay? We call it spine verbs, although it's actually called the preterite tense because the word preterite is hard to relate to anything in English. We don't have anything, we just have one past tense. But in this one, there's two past tenses in Spanish, and the one we're talking about now relates to the spine in your back. So, since your spine is in back of you, take your hand and put it on the left side of your spine. Move it over to the right side, and you can feel that where it starts and where it ends. And then, like your spine, the spine tense or the preterite tense represents a single event in time that has a definite starting and ending point. And by the way, lo siento for the background noise. They're fixing my roof from the hail damage we had about a year ago. Here's a few examples of spine verbs in English. I ate. She sat. We walked. They traveled. Notice all of these things happened just once. Okay, they happened and they were over with. So just like we did for present tense verbs, we're going to take off the AR, and we're only going over the AR verbs right now. And so we're going to take off the AR, and for yo, you're going to add E with an accent mark. Tú, you're going to add haste. Él, ella, and usted, with an accent. And it's important that you say with the accent mark when you say the word, because, for example, with the verb hablar, the present tense form is hablo. So if you want to say he, she, or you talked, you're going to say habló. It's important that you accent the because otherwise it means I talk in present tense. Nosotros form, take off the AR and add amos. Vosotros, take off the AR and add hazte, perdón. The ellos, ellas, and ustedes, you're going to take off the AR and add aron. So, hazte, amos, aron. So, to use this in action, okay, hablar means what? To talk, to speak. So, to say I talked or I spoke, again, we're going to take off the AR and add the new ending. So, hablé. On you talked, take off the AR and add haste. So, hablaste. He talked, she talked, you talked, or it talked. Take off the AR and add So, habló. We talked. Hablamos. Now, this is the same as present tense, and we just have to figure out by context whether we're talking in the present or talking in the past. Y'all talked. Take off the AR and add hastes, hablastes. And remember, you only use that in España. They talked or all of you talked. Hablaron. So, talking about the nosotros form, since they both mean past tense and present tense, so we talked yesterday would be hablamos ayer, since ayer is yesterday. We're talking today, hablamos hoy. And again, since it's the same in both tenses, we tell the difference by context. To practice the endings again, hazte, amos, aron. So, ¿cómo se dice caminar? To walk. Notice at the upper left-hand side, there's a graph with the endings. So, I walked. ¿Cómo se dice I walked? Caminé. You walked, or tú. Caminaste. He walked, she walked, you walked, it walked. Caminó. We walked, caminamos. Y'all walked, caminasteis. They walked, or all of you walked, caminaron. Another look at the new endings. Aste, o, amos, aro. ¿Cómo se dice I danced? Bailé. ¿Cómo se dice you informal rested? Ajá, descansaste. ¿Cómo se dice he studied? Estudió. ¿Cómo se dice she visited? Visitó. ¿Cómo se dice you formal traveled? Viajó. ¿Cómo se dice we called? Llamamos. Again, remember you're just taking off the AR and adding the aste, o, amos, or aro. They didn't find him. And remember, the him here will go before the verb. If you remember from our object pronoun unit. No, lo encontraron. And remember that the lo is for him. So literally, him, they didn't find, or they didn't find him. A few special usage situations. Entrar, which is to enter, we're going to have en. Entrar plus en, and then the location. Such as I entered the house would be entré en la casa. Even though the en doesn't translate into English, it's used in Espanol. Tratar, to try or to attempt. Try to is tratar de, and then verb. So I tried to eat it. Traté de comerlo. And again, our lo comes in because it's it. So he tried to run. Trató de, ¿cómo se dice to run? Correr. We tried to speak. Tratamos de hablar. Hopefully this helps explain the spine verbs. Again, you can always contact me if you have